here we are at this day 2 of the International Builder Show. I can't believe it. This show is so huge. I'm Heidi Ellsworth, and we are so happy to be here at the Brava Tile booth with Lee. Hello.
Hello, Heidi.
It's so good to see you again.
Yeah.
How's the show going for you so far?
It's going great. It's been, as you know, it's a huge show. It's been very busy, and we've had really good response from people visiting the booth.
That is good. And you know, you and I were just talking about it. It's going to take 3 days for people just to see the whole show.
Yeah.
It's that large.
Yeah.
I heard over 100,000 people. But
yeah, I heard that number as well.
Yeah, that's wild. So tell us a little bit, first of all, if you can introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Brava.
Yeah. So I'm Lee Martucci. I'm the Vice President of Business Development for Brava. I'm actually run the Aspire paver business, so that's my area of focus, and I want to tell you a little bit about our products, if I can do that.
Please.
So this is the Aspire paver, and a couple things that are really unique. First of all, this is an interlocking composite paver system, and the key to that is this grid system here. So this is a patented grid system, and what this grid does is a couple things. One is it allows you to have perfect alignment. Like, look how easy this is to put in place,
awesome.
right?
That's awesome.
And I can do various patterns as well. So, you know, right now I'm doing a herringbone pattern, and the key to this is when I get to the adjacent grid. So imagine a grid going right next to this here. This is what interlocks grid to grid.
Oh.
So these are loose laid on top of the roof, used for balconies and you know, terraces, rooftop decks, etc. And the other neat thing is, so one is this allows for the perfect alignment, but it also, you notice how easy and quick it was to install. So, and the other area that's really important for rooftops is this is lightweight. It's heavy enough that it's not going to blow away, over 100 miles an hour wind speeds.
Wow.
But it's also light enough so it doesn't require extra reinforcement on the roof like many concrete systems do.
Yes.
It's about a third the weight of concrete pavers. So it's about less than 7 pounds a square foot on the roof. And this goes right on the rooftop. The key difference between this and it's not a pedestal system, it's an alternative to a pedestal system. A pedestal system will be perfectly level and have pedestals underneath.
Right.
This system follows your roof line. So if you have a pretty flat open roof, this goes right on the roof line, designed for 1/8 to a 1/2 inch slope roofs, which are most low slope roofs.
Right.
And it just follows the roof line. And your drainage, if I take some of these off so I don't drop them on the floor, I'll show you on the bottom. One of the key areas here is, so this grid has small feet. If you can see these small feet on it, well, that creates the gap that allows water to run underneath our grid. So that creates that space. So when this is here, water goes through the system, follows your roof line, out your drains. So that's basically how it works. It's made from 95% recycled materials, primarily tires and post-industrial plastic. It's very durable. It's not going to chip or break like concrete will. You can drag furniture. It's not going to scratch. You can spill on red wine, ketchup, or whatever because it's not porous, so it's not going to absorb those stains. So very low maintenance. And I guess.
Do you have to do any sand in between it?
Nope.
Nope. It can just be as is.
No, you let it as is so that the water runs between the pavers and runs out the system.
So that's time saving too.
Yeah.
Usually
you
have to put in pavers, put sand down and brush it.
And when you go, like, you can also use this on the ground, like a patio or a resurfacing, so you can do that. So you can, when you're on the ground, put sand in between. I like to not do that because I like the water. It's semi-permeable and the water actually flows through it back into the earth, which is better for the environment anyway. On a roof, you'd never want to use sand because that just adds weight.
I was thinking the ground because I'm thinking of my house with all the pavers. So this is awesome.
So that's basically the system. Very easy to work with. You can change designs. Like right here's a basket weave design. So, you know, if I was doing that, you saw me do herringbone. So, you know, I can do a basket weave. And,
that's nice.
So that would be the basket weave design right there, okay? And so I could change it to a running bond. I could do different designs. We have 13 different colors, and we also have 4 different sizes. Right here is the actual systems I'm standing on.
Nice.
These are 16 by 16 size pavers. We've got things like transition pavers that is like a small ramp that transitions to height. By the way, the height is 1.75 inches total height, so that transitions down. We have things like bullnose, so that if you have a railing and you need to cover the side of the grid, so we have a bullnose paver. Prefabricated corners to make installation very quick, both in the bullnose and in the transition. Just a lot of neat stuff that we're doing here with it.
That is really cool. Wow. So as we're thinking about the rooftop and all of the labor savings is what you have me just thinking. With the labor shortage and roofing contractors who are putting in patios, who are putting in
rooftop decks
and stuff. This is so fast.
Yeah, so that's exactly the point, because we do everything we do so that the labor is less intense, less labor. Typically 3-person crew is what usually is on the roof with our system, putting these down, and it's very quick and easy. Yeah. Training is basically, I tell people you can go ahead and watch a video online and you pretty much know how to install it.
And you're there.
And a lot of people say it's like Legos for adults.
Yeah,
right?
I love
it. It goes together like Legos.
And I love the different colors. It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, Lee, thank you so much. This has been great. We're going to come back and talk about your roof tiles here in just a minute.
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll be back. Hi, we're back. This is Heidi Ellsworth, and we are at the International Builder Show. Roofers Coffee Shop is checking out all the great stuff, and so of course we had to stop at our friends Brava Tile with Chris.
Yes,
Chris,
hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Hey, introduce yourself to everyone out there and tell us a little bit about Brava.
Gotcha. My name is Chris Day. I'm with Brava Roof Tile out of Iowa, and we bring a product to market that is essentially a polymer-based recycled product that has the addition of natural colorants, UV protection, and in some cases fire retardant mixed in as well.
It is very cool. Check it out. So tell us a little bit about your tiles and what you're hearing from the contractors. Like, we have all of our folks out there, they want to hear, since they can't be here, what it's all about.
Gotcha. Brava manufactures a shake product, a slate product, and also a Spanish product. All of them are lightweight. They all weigh less than 300 pounds a square. They are all class 4 impact rated for areas like Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, that sort of thing. So the insurance companies the homeowners can get insurance discounts. And then on top of that, we're using the recycled polymer base. We're using natural mineral pigments for coloration. Then we're putting in our UV protectant. And then in cases where I am in Colorado, we're putting an additional amount of UV protectant in there for a high altitude package.
Awesome. Yeah. So important. The weather is crazy out there.
Yes.
So high impact, fire, color, high altitude. I mean, you've got it all going together. And when you look at it on this home, it's absolutely beautiful. So what are you hearing from contractors and builders as they come by the booth?
They're basically looking for a product that is super durable, that's gonna, a warranty that's great that we can stand behind. And on 3, the aesthetics of the type of product that we have, due to the fact that we're using something called compression molding, we get a much more natural coloration within these products. So something that when somebody gets done and they've spent a considerable amount of money, they can stand back and it looks like a natural product versus something very sort of manufactured and synthetic.
Yeah, it is cool looking. When you check out the variation of colors in that, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And profiles, shake, slate, tile.
Shake, slate, tile. This is our Spanish. We have another one coming out called a mission style, which is kind of like, it's got these curves, but it's more of a flat channel through here, where this is your classic Spanish S.
That is great. And I love this. These are the polymers?
These are the polymers. What we've done within Brava is to make sure we're using the highest quality recycled stuff we can find. We are now manufacturing our own pellets. So we brought in equipment, so we grind down a lot of our stuff. We add in the protectants, the colorants to come up with our base color saturation. And then these are mixed up. The product extrudes out. We place that into the die, and then through compression molding, a hydraulic press comes down, smashes it down, holds it, pops it out, and you get a really durable, strong product.
Man, I love it. I love it. Available nationwide?
Correct, yes. And we are doing some international shipping as well.
That's awesome. So for our friends in Canada?
Friends in Canada, we've got stuff in Mexico, we have stuff in the UAE.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry, UAE.
We have some we have some folks that visit us from all those places too. So
Okay.
This is perfect. Well, you can find Brava on Roofer's Coffee Shop. They have a full directory where you can get all this information. And if you're here at the International Builder Show, be sure to come by booth SU477 and say hi to our friends at Brava. Chris?
Good deal. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much
Very
for
nice.
having
Yeah,
us, and good
exactly.
luck with the show.
Thank you very much. It's fun.
We'll see you all soon.